Yeah, she's chilling under the desk. Come on, Zoe. She's feeling real shaky still. All right. How do I have it where it's split into 3 sections? Excellent question, Blood Wolf. That is because, thank you, babe. So I have a stream key, a TikTok stream key, and it allows me to broadcast from OBS, much like you would if you were going live on Twitch or something like that. And that is exactly what I'm doing. I set up a scene. There's like lots of interactive components. For example, check this out. If I do a resub, oh, we get double alerts. Of course we do. Why am I hearing one? Oh, geez, I wrecked it. Anyway, there's like lots of really cool stuff that we can do with that. Oh, I know why. It's because I've got sound on my both this screen and this screen. There you go, fixed. No problemo. Sergeant Kenai, how are you, my friend? What's going on? Great to see you, dude. We're checking out another cheapy game. Good morning. Good morning to you, Latalis. How you doing? Still muted on the TikTok end? What? You didn't get any notifications at all? It's very weird. I've even broken them out and separated alerts into their own little... Now I'm curious how I fixed that. It's all good. No sweat. You can hear me though, right? That's the main thing. I don't know why that is. Whatever. We'll worry about technical issues later. Hello. How's everyone doing? What's going on? Great to see you. Yeah, a lot of technical things. When it comes to audio routing, I ain't the guy. In fact, nothing annoys me more than audio routing in OBS and system wide. Like, it's not an easy thing to do at all. I think people take some people take it for granted, especially when you want to get a little bit more technical. So sorry, Sergeant Kenai, can you be a little bit more specific with audio? You can't hear me at all on TikTok? What about game audio? Neither? TikTok is muted-ish. I need a lot more information, folks. I need specifics. No mic, no game sounds. What the hell? How are you, PS2 fat boy? Good to meet you, man. Oh, okay. Hang on. I'll fix it. Device not connected. Well, nothing's changed. There we go. What is going on, dude? All right, fixed. Fixed. Everything should be fine now. Oh, jeez. Output audio default. Right, I left one as default, which is my stream mix, I think. You know what? Just for shits and giggles, we're going to change it to broadcast stream over on main as well. Thank you, folks. Thank you for the feedback. Need it. Need it. It's very important. OBS is fun, especially when you do Windows update 5 minutes before you go live. Mental note, don't do a Windows update 5 minutes before you go live. Kenai, you're never gonna guess what happened, dude. I can't believe it happened myself. Had a shower, right? Getting out of the shower, and you know how last week it was my right shoulder that I twisted. Now I just did my left shoulder. My whatever this muscle is that goes from your neck to your shoulder. Yo, Sailor. 9 months subscribed, you absolute legend. Yeah, I can't believe it. So I'm back on the painkillers. God damn it. That pisses me off so much, dude. Supraspinatus? Wait, is that an actual thing, Tic Tac? How are you, dude? Good to see you as well. So, okay, we've learned a lot today. One, don't get old, and don't get out of the shower at anything more than a turtle's pace. And don't do Windows updates before you go live. Piece of cake. It's just maybe the muscle you're describing. It's the whatever. So there's I guess it's two. It could be more than two. There's the main one that runs along here. That's the one that trapezius, maybe. That's the one that I wrecked last week. But today, this one here is fine for the moment. But it's the one directly beneath that. Like if you push into the one, into that one we were just talking about, it's like, it feels like it's under that. Just turned 48 the other day, pulled a muscle in your lower back, grabbing milk from the fridge. Damn it. Oh, that sucks. You hurt your neck sleeping, so you feel ya? Yeah. I think I need a new pillow. Did that washing your head once. Now you stretch your neck before doing strenuous activities. Yes, I mean stretching would probably help for sure. Need robot parts, robot legs. For sure. That's a future we often see in video games, right? I wonder if that will ever be a reality. Well, maybe not even in our reality. I'm 42, by the way. Hashtag older streamers club. Hey, Calorian, what's up, man? How you doing? Good to see you. I've been all right, Avocado. Actually, that's a bit of a lie. I've had a rough couple of days, actually. 2 days ago, I don't know. I just got this overwhelming sense of dread. That's typical me. I suffer from anxiety and depression. And it sort of spilled over to yesterday. Yesterday I was able to actually function though, and I got a few TikToks out and stuff. And Thank you, dude. Thank you, PS2 Fat Boy. Very cool of you. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know. I hate it. There's a bunch of self-doubt in there, and like the situation we're currently going through with getting evicted, not having, a job, and having to rely on streamer income, which if you're a streamer, you probably know that that's not, it's not the highest paying job in the world, at least not until you're top of the top, but I don't expect to get there anytime soon. It's pretty wild. I posted a video to TikTok. It was hard truths about streaming. It seemed to be doing quite well. Somebody reached out to me and said that they'd love to have me on their podcast. So I think I'm going to do that sometime next week or the week after, probably. Engineers at your work in Ohio. Engineering. I don't have an engineering degree, Salar. What sort of work? I went to see a microbiologist today. They were much bigger than expected. Low tier NDiff. Slightly funny. 3 out of 10. Ban NDiff. Oh no, you said mod NDiff. Sorry, I misread. Transmission seals and PTFE. Well, the fact that I don't know what PTFE even means, probably a good indicator as to my suitability for work. So today we have a new vidya, new game. This one is called Just King. I've watched a little bit of gameplay. Somebody else was playing it earlier. It's part of the reason why I'm playing it now. It's a $3 game at the moment. I think that price will go up to $4 at the end of the week. Or around that, launch special. Personal training, feral lions. Do you know how much I would love a job like that? Like that's my jam right there. I will pet all the kitties. Ordinary, great to see you. Great to see you back on. I was only away for 2 days. Yeah, but I know I appreciate the sentiment regardless. Trust me, I want to, I didn't want to take the last couple of days off. I kind of needed to though. All right. So this is an auto battler roguelike with meta progression, I think. It could be in run progression and not necessarily overall, but we'll soon find out. 3 zones by the looks of it. It's early access as well. Just know that a day without you is still a bit less of a good day. And that's the reason I do it right there. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for saying. The beginning of our adventure, deadly spores have taken over the land and its nanas. Beware the fell druid's deadly scythe. Pick your first hero. Alright. Rogue. Health 20. Critical hit. Good at dealing devastating amounts of damage. Bad at staying alive. Hold shift for more info. Sneaky. After staying out of combat for 3 seconds, enter stealth. Stab. Deals 2 damage. If in stealth, deals 10 times damage and exits stealth. Level 3, Hidden Blade. Kills in stealth. Refresh stealth. Wow! Sounds pretty good. Berserker. Enrages when taking damage. Powering through enemy damage. Bad at long-range fights. And we got an archer here as well. Who's this little pumpkin in the middle? King. Hence the name of the game. If the king dies, you lose. Good at deep pockets of charisma. Bad at staying out of trouble. What's up, Kragan? Animal Crossing like game. Oh, I saw your clip, Kenai. I'm not a kangaroo. I realize everyone from Australia probably acts like one. They hate Queeb. Alright, let's get a rogue. Oh, I can only afford one dude. Oh, well, okay. Well, we'll see if that was a mistake. Oh my god. Elite. Non-combat interaction. Another elite. Treasure. Another elite. Wow. Oh, we got a rotating situation here. More like rotato, am I right? Oh, it's very weird. Stab him. Victory. Look at Slay the Spire. I wonder how many games have taken that element, that grid-like structure going up and sort of, you know, choosing a path. How many games have taken that from Slay the Spire? Or if Slay the Spire was even the first. We have 4 gold. Sorry, 4 cents. I get it. An imp. Level 1. 3 tokens left. Hot hands. Hasty. 25 health. Devilish Pyromaniac. Good at dealing with high health enemies. Bad at dealing with lots of small enemies. Okay, that makes sense. We can re-roll. We can also buy... Looks like... What are these, like relics? Plus 50% heal. Plus 25% damage. Ah, it's still hot. Flame ring. Plus 15 health. Interesting. Star Fox 64 was the first. Well, there you go. Rusher. Okay, so there's synergies. What's this? Synergies based on the crew that you have, perhaps? Shady Business. Cold. Deep. Frenzy. Enemy types. Lot like the Snickrix vibes are real right now. I just used the word vibes again. I'm sorry, folks. Bad at attacking fast. I'll take a whatever you are. The more drag heroes and items here to sell them. Selling a hero grants you 1 gold and the hero synergies as a token. These are hero synergies, yeah? Strategist. So what if we buy the flame ring? Plus 50% heal. Plus 15 health. Do these guys get their health back? Because I think we took a little bit of damage on that last level. Oh, well, let's find out. I'll take damage because that's... Oh, we got to give it to a person. Oh, wow. Okay. That must be what the thing is at the top. Locked slot. Sell heroes and use tokens to unlock the slot. Oh, wow. Alright, let's give... There you go. Let's go. I tried using the controller and it has very similar controller support to... It's actually really bad. Very similar to controller support to 20 Minutes Till Dawn when it first came out. Hopefully that's fixed because twin sticks just doesn't feel right. WASD mouse. WASD arrow keys. Mouse only. I mean, WASD... Unless I use arrow keys instead. Try it. What the hell? What? I can't make sense of this control scheme. This is weird. All right, what do we get there? We got 5 cents. Archer or cleric? Increases party's movement speed. Yeah, the controls are kind of bad at the moment. It is, again, it's early access. I'm not going to go too hard on it. Ah, got it. Okay, so if we get another wizard, it's a rusher and a strategist. I see, I see. This is heavenly and hasty. Hot hands rusher. Do it, man. What else we got? Another 25% damage quarterly plus 15 health. Plus 52% haste. Makes time go faster in a way. 52 seconds hourglass. I'll just save my cash. Alright, we're going to change back to mouse. At least that kind of made sense. Oh, look at this guy. He's a bit chunky. Oh god, don't let him die. Are they going after him? You leave my archer alone. Gotta use that melee attack. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh. Well, we lost him. Damn. It's 5 cents down the toilet. We're losing everybody here. Got it. Cool. God, the controls are fucking awful. Oh, do they come back? That'd be kind of good. The king is dead, you lose. Okay, good. Excellent run. Nice. Try again. Locket Blade. An ancient seal binds the blood of a demon in this powerful sword. Oddly smooth pauldron, +1 armor. 25% haste. Why did I get these? I guess you get... Oh, we're about to find out. Oh, wait. Did we have this stuff at the beginning last time? No. No, we didn't. No, so you rotate everything with the mouse at the moment. Like, I would prefer controller, but the controller acts as a cursor. So it's kind of flawed, like 20 Minutes Till Dawn was when it first came out. I think still is. It's a little bit disappointing and super difficult to control. If I'm missing something or someone has any tips, please let me know. Paladin, sword and heals. Like I used the keys, the arrow keys, and that if it was just a rotate with left and right, that'd be fine. But I don't know what it's doing. Imp, Pyromaniac. High health enemies dealing with lots of small enemies. Oh, probably not a good purchase first. Protagonist, tough. Armor 1, throws spears and fights well in close range, okay? Let's give him... another armor? Or 75% extra damage? Fights well in close range. This is the second time we've found a game. Sure, it's an inexpensive game, but it's the second time we've found something that has a lot of potential, yet is let down by the controls. Now, I found a workaround with 20 minutes, and that's that you use the controller and the mouse at the same time. You gotta get the controls right. Everything else is secondary to that, in my opinion. Let's give him another armor. Can I give that to the king, actually? Oh, there you go. Do that instead. Can I take that off you? You can. Okay. So do we want to fight an elite? I mean, by the third fight last time, I was having a lot of trouble. So I don't think elites in a row is a good idea. A couple of random events here. I dig that. Oh, okay. Ranged and melee. That's cool. Nice. One thing, I think I started my last character here, and maybe that was the mistake. All right, what do we got? Protagonist, tier locked, +1 hero for next tier. Gains haste while near enemies, like a true hero. Tough. Increases the party's health. Oh, okay. That sounds pretty good. And we can't get this unless we get tokens to... Oh, the king can wear whatever. I'll give you some haste. Why not? Another rogue? I don't know. What if we just have this guy at the front and then... a wizard and maybe an archer on the other sides. +1 armor, more haste, +25% damage. Another armor for the king. Keeping king alive is very important, so why not? All right, I just got to remember where the front is. And they do, looks like they heal over time. Cool. Dungeon crawl from room to room, sacrifice tiny pink humans. I liken it to Snickrix. Don't feed your addiction. All right, Cyros. I won't. I promise. Sorry about that. No, not a male draconid. The screeching plant, mandrake. Oh, these have rarities apparently as well. Captain, inspire your troops. Great leader with a dark past, increasing party damage, dealing with enemies alone. Okay, we could have him at the back. How much cash do I have? 5 cents. I can only buy one dude. Hot hands and rusher. I would like an archer. Get him. Why is my wizard getting hurt? Not exactly sure. Maybe he caught a stray projectile, huh? We nearly died. Well, our main guy nearly died there. Oh, what do we got? Cleric. Captain. Knight. Durable and mighty. Cleave through enemies. Fighting lots of small enemies. Good at fighting lots of small enemies. Bad at dealing with big enemies. British Brat, how you doing? Great to see you. You went to TwitchCon 2019? I'm really excited for TwitchCon, but at the same time, I'm very hesitant to get too excited. Their mask mandates, sorry, lack of mask mandates at EU is a real eye-opener. What was the name of the game with the tiny picky humans? That's it. You got it. Despot's game, yeah. I can't believe I pulled another muscle. Jesus. At this stage, I'll be bedridden soon. Plus 50% damage. Your parents went to Scotland and returned with COVID? So you're unhappy? Fair. Would be too. Keeping friends at lie bad at dealing damage. Increasing party damage. Go cleric. Why not? We're spreading our synergies out a lot here, but that's fine. Okay. Next. So one more fight. Oh, we do have a choice of an elite fight after here. Hard combat, 3 waves of strong enemies. That'll probably kill us, eh? That's it. We got a lot of range. Range and heals, I mean, can't really go wrong. Old man McQueeb? Ranger. Wait, what's this? This is an archer. Fires 3 arrows really fast. Long range damage, dealing with armored enemies. Bad at. Keeping enemies occupied. Area damage. Okay, so Ranger looks like it has a little dude that comes with him. That's cool. You have to buy a replacement? I don't know. I can't answer that because when we lost some crew before, the king also died, which means it was game over, so we'll see. Feed me heroes, I'm going to give you some tokens. Huh. Drag to a hero in your party to level it up. Ooh, strategist. Heals and empowers allies, giving them armor. Interesting. Hot hands and hasty. Both of which I think we know. What's hasty? That's rusher. Gives the party haste. Alright. Give you a shot. Quiet Storm, how you doing? Great to see you, dude. Okay. Bearded Nova, great to see you, dude. How you doing, man? Should we try the elite? No, we got one up ahead. Let's just go for a normal. Oh, wait. Hold up. You find an isolated hut taken over by fungi. What do you do? Look out the window looking for gold. Break down the hut door to get a better look. Try to purify the place. Collect mushrooms from the door quickly. Oh, it's got a difficulty rating as well. Or perhaps this is like an expert. At that particular thing. Look out the window. 8 gold. You can find some gold. It's kind of dirty, but it still contains some value. I mean, 8 gold is 8 gold. What's this 20 over here? Oh, that's total? Emerald Light Crest. 150% heal. Oh. Ah, okay, this is how we level stuff up. Strategist, rusher. We can only give those to people with them, which means, yeah, this can't be given to anyone. Got it. Understood. And you can level them up 3 times. Maybe? Let's try another one. No. Got it. Bard. Whimsical Enchanter. Buffs, debuffs, and heals. Good at a little bit of everything, bad at everything else. Perfect. Has hasty though. I don't know if I want to replace my cleric. You're on 40 out of 50 challenges. Excited for new updates? Damn, Meanie Machine. How long's the game been out? Like, I only saw someone playing it for the first time today, so... Oh no, I was going to give you this. And in fact, we could straight up take one of these and drop them in there, right? So now someone with hasty, which was the imp. And the cleric. It's 150% heal on a healer. I mean, can't go wrong, right? This must be... Okay, I got it. Oh, we gave them both straight away. No shady business. 13 cents left. Protagonist and rusher. Well, we got some of that. 3 roll as well. He levels up now, which means he gets an extra item slot. Understood. Okay. But we need, to get synergies, you need like 4 individual dudes to have the same thing. I see. The game creator certainly likes auto battlers. I didn't even see who made it. What's it called? King what? I can barely turn my neck. This is driving me so mad. Just King Steam. Vish. Oh, that's his only game is released as far as I can see. Alright. Now let's go. Thieves sprawl from the shadows and their leader announces, "Put the money in the bag." What do you do? Well, they ain't getting my cash. Time to shine. Don't let them take my crown. Shoot first. Shoot first. Oh, he's level 2. King is level 3. I see. Fight breaks out and the party wins, but the thieves got away with some for the gold. Thankfully, the crown is safe. But we did get 3 tough tokens and 3 hasty tokens. Nice. 3 hasty tokens. Let's go again on the healer, I guess? No, let's go on this guy. Hey, Robert Headley. The game is called Just King. It is $3. Shady Business Hasty. What about this one? Tough. Perfect. I'm going to give you another 50% damage, my friend. I see they went to level 2 health-wise. Yeah. More damage. Hello? Can level the healer. Okay, and let's give, what's this? Extra health? $45 health. Nice. Okay. Let's go. Treasure. You found a valuable chest with some treasure. Go ahead and open it. What could go wrong? Incendiary gloves. Deals 3 damage around your target. Gold earned +4. Okay. Probably want to give that to you. Take haste away from you. Give that to you. Forgotten banner. +25% damage. +25% damage for the party. Official's hook. On hit. Heal self for 1. Ooh. Antagonist. Let's take away one of your armor and give you the hook. No. The forgotten banner. Slightly wasted there. Three damage around your target. Alright, this goes to you. Keep going. I want to... No, I don't want to buy that. +1 damage. You stab, they bleed. Magic. Elite. Don't have a choice here. Let's see how we go. Oh my goodness. Start moving. Oh my god. Yeah, okay, so we lost someone. Yo, excuse me. Hello. Please to not be killing me. Oh, I don't know which way to aim now. Well, there's your answer about elite fights. Holy mackerel. Anyone else on... King is dead. Anyone else on TikTok getting fed an extraordinarily large amount of Darman stolen content? It's good though. It's good life lessons. Don't be racist. Don't be classist. Never judge a book by its cover. Oh, don't be sexist. Yeah. Yeah, very important messages from Darman. Try a new build, zone, or challenge this time. So are we accumulating anything over the course of these runs? Doesn't look like it, huh? We just get a random assortment of items. Scissors of Minor Boon. +2 damage. Cute game is cute. Maybe items can be sold. Well, maybe that's the thing, right? Maybe we need to We'll get an archer. Fires 3 arrows really fast. Put you up here for now. Give you that. Give my king this. Rotato, but the weapons have weapons. So we want to try to avoid now, I guess, elites, because that was terrible. Here's 3 in a row. There's no way. There's no way. I can't wait for Rotato to come out. It's going to be so awesome. Oh! Some people know this already. I updated Discord. I was Bee's knees. What's up, Uplink? Thank you so much for the resub, dude. 16 months in the bank. I was given access to a game that rhymes with Schmalt of the Schmam. And in about a week, I'll be able to show you. And it's cool. It is impressive, to say the least. Take the captain this time. Strategist tough. Hot hands, devilish pyromaniac. I know. Kragan, I tagged you on Discord, dude. Oh, I think I did. Oh, Jesus. Powering through enemy damage. Long range fights. Okay. You have a slight inkling you know what the game may be? I've already said too much. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Any creators out there, head to Devolver's page. They have a form to fill out if you're curious. So we want to avoid elites. Yeah, I'm gonna take the easy route here. Okay, you heal between waves. I'm not sure if you healed it full or if you heal just a flat amount. I'll have to find that out. The email screenshot she shared was horrendous. Dude! What is wrong with people? How do you expect... Well, one, you never know who you're writing to, right? Assume it's the CEO of whatever company it is. Just make that assumption and you cannot go wrong. Two, don't be a dickhead about it. Life Tender's Cross, plus 100% heal. Plus 1 damage. Captain. Increases party damage. Rogue. Okay. Like I said, humility goes a long way. the sense of entitlement is just unreal. Oh, when they go berserk, they do their own thing. That's kind of wild. It is not a full heal. Well, he was the best of us. I've definitely lost the item. I wonder if I should be focusing on synergies sooner rather than later, huh? No, we get him back. He's fine. If anything, this game makes me miss Snickrix. I really wish the dev of that game wasn't as problematic as he is. Tough. So what does tough do? Let's say we increase his party's health. Okay. Yeah, that's one way to get put on a company's shit list real fast. Gives the party haste. Haste is attack speed, I think. So maybe that's worth doing. Hold shift for more info. Yeah, it gives you more detail. Well, okay, so here helps the heroes attack and cast spells more often. But on dudes, it shows you what their actual abilities do. You love the art? Oh, pixel art? Yeah, it's cool. I can't believe the amount of pain that I'm in. This is unreal. Like, it's bad enough last week with the right side of my neck. Now it's the left. And it's gonna take weeks to heal. It's so dumb. Don't get old, folks. Easy. You're a ranger. Actually, shoot, I shouldn't have done that. I want another archer. So what's this thing down here? Oh, you might not be able to see it if you're on the purple platform, because I'm sitting directly in front of it. Item to pick up, possibly. Oh, archers are kind of good. What's up, Seth? It's good to see you, man. Thank you for the 7 months. No, you're gonna hate it. Trust. Don't bother. Don't bother. Rubbish game. Sorry, I know I have a habit of influencing people. I should. Do you know what? Like, it's you've got to sell yourself, right? As a content creator, there's millions of us out there, so you've got to sort of set yourself apart. I should really take some of these quotes and sort of make a testimonials page for like my ability to sell a product. It'd be great. Should have one of those stores that some of the money goes to. Kragan, I do have one. It's called... Check my about section. It's listed in the ways to support streamer. I've forgotten the name of it. I barely use it though. I wish there was a way I could link to Steam and get part of that. That would be dope. Gotta start reporting DSI? What does that mean? DKEK. 6 cents. More haste for... It's expensive though, dude. I kind of want that. Hmm. Interesting. What's this? 1 damage. What if we put that away? Put that up there. Give that to you, perhaps? Or even flip that. Yeah. Okay. The profits your interactions generate. But that's just the thing, like, it's all anecdotal, and that's why like testimonials would be a really good way to do that. I might put the call out on Discord or something, say, hey, if you purchase the game, like, just write your thoughts. And then I could use that in my own marketing materials. Would the healer be able to use the increased damage? Well, the healer doesn't attack. Or do you mean for heal specifically? Don't die. He's dying. Well, of course he's dying, because he runs out in the middle of nowhere and decides to be a hero. That's what happens. Oh, it's a temporary buff. I see, I see. Okay. Does it set him on fire? I don't know. King, hang on. Oh, God. Yeah, Sethus, it's kind of like your Snekrix. I don't know if you ever played that, but it's very much like that. You bought Nova Drift back in the day? Oh, that's cool. Thank you, Uplinked. I might set up like a Google form or something. Speaking of, Nova Drift has had an update and it looks really good. Like major overhaul to drones and that kind of build where you have other things doing the work for you, which I love. Healer does attack, but it's 1 damage, 3 at max level. Interesting. Thank you. Let's get rid of you. I don't like you doing what you're doing, so we're gonna... not sure what just happened there. I'll put you over here. I'm gonna buy another archer. And then heal on hit. See if that helps you being up front. Maybe, maybe not. Spawns collectibles that grant the hero that captures it 100. Oh, it's haste. I see. That's what Hot Hands does. The fact you have to collect it is kind of lame. So I haven't played it, but I've watched a lot of Lethal Frag over the last couple of days. He's always a delight to watch, and he sort of told me a little bit about some of the... We have no one compatible. Hilarious. About some of those upgrades. Party movement speed would be really helpful. What else we got? Plus haste to the king. I wonder what that does. Oh man, they're like paper. Oh, that hit on heal on hit was the best idea I ever had. Next. Oh god. Party movement speed would be really good. Down he goes. Damn. Yeah, being able to get out of the way for sure would be helpful. 100%. I say I haven't had time, but I literally posted a TikTok today about how much discipline I should have about getting the hell off the app when I spend hours on there, dude. I can't help it. I don't know what's wrong with me. Well, Brightside, you know what you're playing tomorrow? Sethis, do you find yourself when you're not live, do you find yourself thinking ahead to when you are going live and what game you want to play? If you're not doing a non-gaming stream? I do it every day and it annoys me so much. +1 armor for the party? Wow. Done. That's like it's a big thing, and it's a lot to think about. Pocket Cleric. He does get a cut in every sale. So cute. Clutch healing. When reduced to 0, heal self 100. One of your biggest weaknesses as a creator? Same. Yep. Pocket Cleric is an item. So how do I get you up? Hot Hands and Rusher. There's one of each for 3 cents. Oh, another banner. I'm assuming the +2 damage is like the flat increase in damage is better than some of your other ones, than your percentages. Hoplite. Protagonist. Throws spears and fights well in close range. Oh, we've had him before. Would yeeting an archer and getting another one yield the tokens we need? We can sell stuff straight from here. We don't need to swap them out. Unless it started as a higher level, which I don't know if is possible. Yeah, so for example, like we can just go here. It only gave us one of each, which is fine. See. So I could get rid of Wizard, which is fine because Rusher can go here. And then Strategist can go to my healer. If we put a pocket healer up here, I wonder if it's expended once it's used. No, it's got a cooldown. 120 what, seconds? Maybe. Alright, let's see. I'm not going elite. Jeez, look at this. The amount of enemies. It's wild, dude. I think this is the level that took me out last time. There you go. So we used it already, and he's about to go down again. Toast. I just can't get out of the way. Come on. Healer, please. Oh my god. Some kind of AoE that's getting us, I think. Oh yeah, I think we're done. I actually got another game last night. It's like a Pixross clone. King's almost dead. Healer, you let me down, man. And I figured that would be a nice, like, you know, relaxing stream. Durable and mighty, cleave through enemies. Frenzy and tough. I don't really want frenzy though. Cryllize fragments. It emanates a numb aura. Apply a 25% slow for 2 seconds. Only a third as effective against bosses. Couldn't hurt. Give that to you. Give you extra. Shoot. Give you that. Give the king extra health. Now you might as well use all those items. Let's go. Do I have a choice? Nope. Gotta fight an elite sooner or later here. Oh, that's a big yikes. Okay. So fire seems to stack on individual enemies, and that's why this guy's effective against single targets. Not so much so against like a lot of low health enemies. Is Frenzy the one? That's what the Berserker had, right? And they sort of, when they get beefed up too much, they stand still, or maybe that was specifically the Berserker. All right, let's try. Worth a shot. Plus 15 health. Plus 50% heal. Let's see if he does that thing where he sort of detaches from the crew. Oh, cleave is nice. I like that. A bard. Whimsical enchanter, buffs, debuffs, and heals. Shady business and heal. Hasty. I think haste is kind of important, so I might go with him. It means we're going to lose our knight eventually because we need 4 of them. Okay. Oh, that's an interesting take on a bard. It's not... Actually, I don't know how it works. We have to touch the musical notes for it to be effective. It's interesting. Yeah, it looks like it. They lose the buff over time, I think. Are we getting drunk at TwitchCon? I'll happily hang out with you while you drink if that's your thing, dude. Absolutely. Ghost Talker, thank you so much for the resub. Welcome back. 4 months in the bank. Yeah, I don't drink, my dude. Don't want to disturb any lurkers. Yeah, okay. Fair, fair, fair. How are you, Crow? Good to see you. Here's another imp. You get 1 gold, 1 strategist, and 1 tough. Oh, so you get the exact ones that they drop. I see. I'm going to give you this one as well. Haste. $18 months. I sold the wrong guy. I'm an idiot. I meant to sell the other one. That's hilarious. I'm doing good, Crow. I actually injured myself for a 2nd time today. It's very exciting. Oops. You? No, let's give it to you. Same place, well, opposite shoulder, but yeah, I twinged my neck. After a long walk, you come to a colossal tree so big that clouds can pass under the branches. You hear a noise, and looking up, you see a seed is falling towards the party. What do? Keep looking to the seed. I mean, that's the smart thing to do. Try to deflect the seed with your weapon. Jump to protect the king. Heroes can die with this option. $5 gold earned. With a snap of reality, there goes gravity. You realize that it's going to fall on you. You force your little legs to try and throw yourself away. The seed falls very close to you, creating a shockwave that knocks everyone down, but at least it didn't hit anyone directly. After getting yourself together, you decide to hurry and cross right away from the tree. Can we sell these? Can't sell. Plus 10 health, plus 10 health to the party. Damn, that's pretty freaking great. You find an uproar around a small square. It looks like the bard pissed off the people at the tavern with his off-key notes. He's tied in a pillory while an angry crowd throw rotten fruits at him. What do? Ignore the crowd, move on. Make your way through the crowd and release the bard. Start fire with sticks to disperse the crowd. I wonder if... So here's the thing, right? The king is level 3, and it may impact what's going on. Wait, we don't have a bard. Ignore the crowd. Move on. $5. The crowd noises fade into the distance. Thanks to the confusion, you still found a few coins. Comic book store you drove to was unexpectedly closed. Pretty out of the way. Scrounged a few other places in the area. And a nice little Debbie ice cream. There has not been food talk today, I don't think. Not that we talk about food much here. Come on. That never happens. Heavenly and tough. Hot hands, hasty. Alright, level 2. Nice, nice, nice. Heal self by 1. Sure. Let's skip the elite. Passing through extremely suspicious alleys, you are distracted by wondering how a city is hidden in such a strange place. Eventually, in the midst of the daydreams, you feel your pockets lighter. In fact, so much lighter that you realize someone is running from you with your bag of gold. What do? Burn the thief path. Just accept the karma you can't always win. No, we'll be burning. Challenge complete, burnt scarf. But you end up hitting the thief's scarf, who on fire throws himself into a puddle to try to put out the fire. He runs away, leaving the scarf behind. Got $5 back. Burnt scarf. On hot hands, 50% haste, party. On right, 150% haste. Grilled chicken and zucchini dinner. God damn it. I love food talk, but I hate it at the same time because, yeah. Damn, I am freaking starving. +2 damage. We could level him up to level 3. Yes. Challenge complete. Upgrades. Adaptation. After taking damage, gain 3 bark skin. Blocks all but 1 damage. Blocks all damage, then loses 1 charge. 10-second cooldown. How'd I hear about this one? Dolphin Chemist was playing it today. And I was watching, very intrigued. %50 haste on all hot hands. Hell yeah. Nice. Treasure. Open. Heaven's Fervor. 150% damage. Does he attack at all? He does. There's another one for sale. What if we gave 150% damage twice to this guy? Bit of a DPS monster, huh? Okay. Want to put the item on the rightmost imp? What? Sorry, this one? Burnt scarf? Oh, on right. I see. Okay. Yo, okay. Got it. Is it going to be a very fast imp? Look at the freaking damage from my front guy. Woo! Get out of that. Nice, nice, nice. What's this? Livine? Horselet. After taking damage, just a collectible that heals 2%. No, we should focus on upgrading now. Wicked Crab. Tossless Wrench. After taking damage, stuns all nearby enemies for 2 seconds. Damn, dude. Yeah, you walk around and face. That's it. You just face in a specific direction. Frenzy and Hasty. Well, he can't level anymore. Jermaze with 37 months subscribed. Thank you, dude. Hello, how you doing? Bottleless Lightning. On hit, 25% chance to unleash lightning that deals 3 damage to 4 targets. So we need Hot Hands and Hasty, huh? Doing good here, brother. Doing good. Alright, let's go. Here we go. Elite fight. Not looking forward to it. Urgh. Okay, he died. That sucks. Is there 3 waves? Oh, jeez. I think there is. Yeah, this sucks, dude. Don't boo me. How dare you. Oh, look at the challenges. Okay, so these are the meta progressions, right? Got it. Got it. Damn. Alright, let's keep going. Oh wait, did we have this stuff at the beginning last time? No, yes, of course we did. Different stuff though. You know this. Hoplite, protagonist tough. Captain, strategist tough. I liked the hoplite before. Give him another shot, huh? I just gotta stay away from the left side. Right side. Movement speed would be really, really good. So tough increases party's health. Gains haste while near enemies like a true hero. That's protagonist. Interesting. Paladin, heavenly and tough. Regenerating out of combat, preventing intense damage. Swords and heals. 1 armor. One Wizard. Explosive fireballs deals with groups of enemies. Oh, okay. Strategist and rusher. Oh, bam. Big area of effect explosion, huh? What are they giving you for the challenges? Looks like items that you can find, so adding stuff. It could be multiple changes, but that's all I've seen so far. Strategist. Find advantageous capture points in the battlefield, granting healing and damage. Oh, I've seen this one in action. Right. It puts little spawn points up and you stand in them and they grant heals. That could be really good. Strategist, huh? Problem is you need 4, which means all 4 have to have the same thing in common. For wizards, we could potentially go for it. There's another one. Tier 1 plus 2 heroes for next tier. So this is 2 tiers maxed, 2 tiers maxed, 2, 2, 2, 3. So Hasty has 3 tiers. It's super weird, right? Oh, hold up. We've already got one? I have to check that then. Okay. It's not exactly clear how it works, but I get it now. Okay. After a long walk, you come to a colossal tree so big that clouds pass under the branches. Blah, blah, blah. Yep. Keep looking at the seed. 5 cents again. Something just triggered an alert. I'm not exactly sure what. It's weird. Always use advanced tooltips as an option. Let's do that. Yeah, nice. Chaplain's Pauldron, +1 armor for the party? Sure. So what do I want to do now, I wonder? Protagonist. This guy can be replaced with anyone. Oh, wait, didn't I sack him? There you go. %30 faster movement. Well, that's a something. Plus 52% haste. Hold on. Alright, having all wizards is not necessarily a good idea, it seems. Although having those full heals, it's quite nice. Get rid of this dude. Shoot him. Nice. MVP, that's my first guy. Unsurprising there. So do I want to just level these up? Rusher and Strategist? How'd I get 2 of those? I don't remember purchasing a second one. Another one of these. Yeah, let's get it. Nice. So what can we do with excess tokens, I wonder, if we can't sell them? Can't do anything with them. Another rusher. All right. Some kind of protection or heal or debuff on the first guy. Oh my god. Here he goes. Not surprised there. Good job, team. You did it. Question mark events have a chance to reward you with tokens. No, I get that, but still, what's the point of having tokens that we don't need? There's another rusher we can sell. or strategist. If I give you that. Arc skin after taking damage. Well-crafted helm, 3 armor. Frost plate. Nearby enemies have a 25% chance reduced haste. It's pretty dang good. $75% damage. Extra haste, haste party. Another nice one, isn't it? Can we sell items? Let's try that as well. Yes, yes you can. Cool. That's a lot of dudes. Spectator, no sweat, dude. Have a good day at work, my friend. Hey, Cinder, how you doing? Twin lightning. Plus 150% haste. I don't know if I like the... I don't know if I'll use Wizard again, just because the strategist is not always active. That's pretty expensive. Okay. You're crossing a street, you hear shouting, and then you see a runaway wagon speeding up and coming in your direction. What do you do? Lay down, but better. Heroes can die with this option. Who would have known the wagon is high enough to pass above you? You take a few runaway gifts from the crashed wagon before getting out. $5. Nope. Plus 35 health. Give you one of these as well. Actually, why don't we just buy this instead? What a beast. Boss time. Well, here we go. Damn it, I lost one. Three waves, huh? That's terrifying. can take out the ads. We're fine. Maybe the boss comes during this third wave. Oh, there we go. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay, so he's casting bark skin on himself so often. We can barely put any damage in. Got it, got it, got it. Let's go get that heal real quick. Alright, this is not a good place to be. We're okay. Would have been nice not to lose the guy on the right. Yeah, this isn't good. Many whelps left side. Not good. That's bad. No, Mr. Bond, I expect you to die. It's gonna take a while. We might. No, I don't know about that. Oh, jeez. Uh-oh. Ow. It's alright, we heal for 50 in these things, so... it ain't too bad. Okay, so strategist, I take it back. Strategist not too bad. It's a little bit unconventional. We certainly don't have that extra 35 health on my front wizard there. That was game changing for sure. Ah, oh, shoot. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Hurry, 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 hurry. Yeah, the controls are really bad. That's one thing I will say. You gotta get the controls right, dude. Shit, we might actually have it. New zone unlocked. So if we go zone 2 now, do we continue? No, we don't. Okay. Well, I ain't ready for another zone. Frenzy tough. Heavenly tough. What does Heavenly do? Regenerate out of combat. Paladin. Zone 2's easier? Is it really? I see the Kappa. But is it really? Electron Rabbit. Dude, that's... I think I know what you're talking about, and that's really dope. No. Okay. Wow, the attack speed is pretty bad. Heavenly. Heals. It also gives armor. Lasts 5 seconds and doesn't stack. Tough, increase health. Yeah, sure. Keep it going. Oh yeah, auto heals is very nice. Just that we do need more damage, huh? Bruh, come on. Uh-oh, we're taking way too much damage here. Just heal better, if you don't mind. Oh, this ain't good. These guys are really tough. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let's farm this guy a little bit. We'll kite him around and hopefully get a few heals. Be nice. My king isn't healing. That's not good news. Or is he? Still want to know why he looks like a potato. Opheliax, hello. Welcome. Great to have you here. Wow, a bit of a different second wave, huh? Let's roll. Oh, shoot. An orange walrus? It works. Saw TikTok and wanted to stop in. Well, it's good that you came over. Thank you for both watching TikToks and paying a visit. It's very kind of you. Yeah, this one isn't the best strategy, I don't think. These guys just aren't very strong. That bard. I don't know what the musical notes do to us. But it doesn't matter, he's dead now. That's damage. Dude, come on now. The hell? So having melee classes at all on the sides is not great. Unless you're completely surrounded, but if that's the case, you're probably already in enough trouble as it is. Let's have a closer look at the challenges as well, because I want to see the meta progression, what it even looks like. If it's just unlocking items, I'm going to be a lot less excited about it. The heals definitely seem to be stacking quite well. It's good. Probably characters in there. Oh, that's interesting. That might make a big difference. Cool. Can we view that from here? Here we can. Unlocks Dirty Spoon, Dark Pauldron, Kargla's Left Hand, Elite Warrior, win an Elite Combat. Winged Rusher Boots, Paper Crafter's Toy, Shattered Saber, Ruined Saber. Game feels hella slow. A little bit. It just doesn't seem very exciting. Three armor. %25 slow for 2 seconds. Give you 3 armor. Alright, we got 3 level 4s now. I don't know how good this is going to be. They're so slow. Like, attack speed is really bad. Healing's happening quite often though. Spinning them in a circle. Oh, it's kind of cool, isn't it? And their cooldown is kind of, well, not only is damage spread around, but their cooldown is up by the time they get back. Controls still suck. It's really bad. I'm surprised that devs keep pushing games out without controls that work well. Alright, so now we gotta level them heavenly and tough. Tough. 6 cents though, dude. It's such a waste. The game could be more enjoyable at 2 times speed. Well, I don't disagree. Faster would be better, but at the same time, you would die too quickly, I think. Bottleless lightning. On hit. 25% chance to unleash lightning that deals 3 damage to 4 targets. Cool. Kinram Shaw, thank you very much. How are you? Thank you very much for the 6 months subscribed. Tough token. That could be really good. Oh, we got 4 of them. Okay, okay, good. You're not hearing much in the area? Oh yeah, there's constant music. It's really quiet for some reason. Hang on one sec. Are we having more audio issues? How's my volume? Is it coming through normal? What's it called? Go XLR. Mic chat. I sound fine. Music TC Helicon. What the hell? System. There we go. I've had nothing but audio. I did a Windows update before I went live. Okay, we're back. In saying that, the music hasn't been super incredible. Why is Windows so shit? Don't answer that. Oh, dude wants to be proactive and update his system. You know what that means. Let's reset audio settings for no reason. Good idea, boss. Let's get him. Vishian Qatar. 4 damage. Windows Update would do it, except it doesn't always do it. Like I don't need to tell you. Windows be Windows. Prioritize the monitor speakers over headphones. Oh my god. Yes. Yeah, I could complain about Windows for days. Frenzy tough. %250% heal. We're on the last level. What are we going to do? Not use Windows? Sure. What would be good here? Should go through all of our cash, might as well. Another armor for the entire party? Heck yeah. Can't buy both. Okay. That'll do. Ignore the crowd and move on. Cause a ruckus trying to release the bard. Rotten tomato. Challenge complete. Bad encore. Reduced haste. On heavenly. Plus 200% heal on front. Plus 20% health. Sure. Okay. Level 3 brings down Holy Wrath, dealing 35% damage and healing in a 2.5 radius. Damage scales with damage and heal. Alright, I reckon we could get him to level 3 as well. Come on. Come on. Damn it. Maybe not. You slept 1 hour last night just because you tried doing challenges in it? I'm just gonna let the challenges happen. That's fine. Okay. See if we can do this. Alright, so we're good at staying alive. You seem our self-heals are doing wonders. Have at you, fiends. Get out of the slow stuff, man. God, that smite is dope. Alright, and then just the big guy. Help! Help! Oh. These debuffs, dude. Oh. Right-clicking the Berserker is odd. What does it do? That's for a challenge? How fucking dumb is that? But that was a good idea. self-heal on this team is ridiculous. Don't think we need to dodge. Well, we'll see when enemies start to spawn, whether that's true. We absolutely do need to dodge. This slowdown freaking sucks, dude. Come on, let's get those self heals up. I'm not quick enough. I'm gonna lose. You're on the verge here, dude. Come on, shit. Yeah, that's the end. I lost my front guy? No, he's still there, but it's not gonna matter. We don't have the heals now. Damn. That boo was for Dikeka. But it's okay. I'll defend you, Dikek. Don't you worry about it. Protagonist and Rusher. Protagonist does what? Arrows. Mark enemies. Marked enemies take 5 additional damage from wolves. Alright, let's go. Guaranteed elite. Well, that sounds fun. Nope, not. There is a path through there. Does he spawn more? Or is it just one per? Or 2 per, rather. Oh, there we go. Okay. I think, to be honest, I prefer Snickrix to this. It does feel really slow, and the fact that there's no meta progression other than challenges. I don't view unlocks as meta progression anyway. Or item unlocks rather. It's 20 health. Hey. %, damage. Let's have a look. Rusher, well, we know that. Already moves faster. Protagonist. 30% per enemy within 5 range. Stacks up to 10 times at max. I was saying before, it's a shame the dev of Snickrix is a piece of work. Hey. Okay. Oh my god, I'm in so much pain. Keep looking to the seed. Simply dodge. Looking. $5. Let's start leveling. I think I'll only use the, like, getting both together is super important. Like, it's such a waste. I guess if you've got the cash, maybe, but getting both together is super important, I think. Problem is you're not guaranteed, are you? Yeah. They do more base damage, yes, yep. Slight change in the art style as well. You get a new, in this case, a new bow. We changed colors before with our wizard. I think we even turned into like a frost attack wizard instead of the not that fire one. Hey, whose team are you on, pal? Your ability to use tokens goes way up if you use different characters. Oh, for sure. But then you don't get the max level synergies, right? That's 25% haste. Took all the same weapon types. I think that depends on class in Potato. If we make it to the boss, you watch my little, I don't even know what they are, dogs. You watch them just get insta-shot, insta-killed by the cleave. Heaven's Fervor. That's big damage up. Big damage up. Crits are nice. Big damage on those. And haste seems to matter when it comes to spawning, possibly. That's why they're coming out at different rates now. Oh, wow. They get targeted with the slowdown. That's really freaking good. Nice. Nice. What's this? Granite plate, 5 armor. Level 3. Got here 25% damage. Let's put that there temporarily, and I'll pick up this for him. Make sure he stays alive. Order the people to stop so your royalty can pass through. Get through the crowd. Rubber crown. Crown for a king. On king, plus 10% health for the party. On heavenly, 25% heal. Isn't it? 25, was it 10? 10% health, so it's 5 health on the king. I'll pass on that. Sell it. I'll buy another one of these for this guy. Oh, what a champion. Alright, let's sell this one. Pocket Cleric. We've seen that before. Take that. Frosted plate. I don't like our survivability here at all. On hit, deal 3 damage around your target. The next level's the boss. What is that? Portable anvil. Gain 5 block and wave start. Hey Jason, how you doing? This one is called Just King. It is currently $3 on Steam. I think the price is going up to $4 in about a week. Oh, we got 2 level 3s. It's pretty dope. Anis, hello, welcome. Great to have you here. Taking so much damage. Oh, my little guys have 1 armor as well. Some of them do. Probably the level 3s. Uh-oh. Okay, here we go. Yeah, movement speed's almost vital for this fight, dude. Crap. Oh no! There goes one. One of my level 3s too, yeah, of course. Oh, that was close. Nah, see, I got no heals. Maybe we need to diversify. Slap him. And there it goes. The incendiary gloves seemed helpful. I mean, not dying would have been helpful as well. I wish you could re-roll the start, because I don't really want to pick any of these. Only cleric run? Oh, there's an achievement for that, or a challenge for that as well. Just going back, not reset it? No idea. But again, that's a band-aid for a design problem, I think. Like forcing the player to exit out and then go back in. It's stupid. Wait, what is hot hands again? Oh, yeah, spawns these things. Alright, so hot hands isn't the way to go either. Easy achievement to achieve is losing the first round and winning without taking damage. Winning without taking damage is easy? How do you figure that? And you start with no bonuses, no bonus items either. Alright, so we don't want hot hands, we don't want... Well, strategist wasn't too bad. Easily do it if you pick up a ranged unit into the first... Oh, winning without... Okay, got it. Got it, winning, yes. It's not winning the game, it's winning a single stage. And all that does is gives us a couple of items, right? Come on, hit him faster. Not sure if you'd want to pollute the item pool or not. I mean, you gotta do challenges sooner or later, right? There you go, rough start completed. Dark Pauldron. Give me a decent... You'll do, I think. Oops, can I go back? Of course I can't. I had items. Interesting that it lets you have items just for... Yeah, I disagree with that. Peglin, it was the first boss. Pretty sure that was something I commented about. Come on. Help, 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 help. Fuck. In my massive fucking note that I sent to the guy. Summon more, bud. Why aren't I playing the new No Man's Sky update? Oh, I have no idea. Because I I fucking hate the game. I didn't get anything from that. Maybe I've already done that one. Yeah, I think I'm done with this game. It was a good $3 spent, I guess, but eh. Let's switch over to something a little bit more exciting. How about some Pixross? Just for a little bit of a change. Does this come up? It does come up. Nice. Thank you. Getting over it with Bennett VOD. That's actually on my spreadsheet. This game is $4, not $3. All right, let's go. So I don't know if you've seen this before. It's kind of like, I don't know, picture Sudoku, essentially. There you go, look at that. Small plane, baby. Easy. Oh, it gives you the colors straight away. That's interesting. 1 on 1. So here and here. Piece of cake. Flower. Next. Was it worth the $3? I mean, I spent, what, a couple of hours with it, so sure. But I'm gonna wait. It's not that good, in my opinion. Oh, it's telephone. Okay. So I played a game very similar to this on the DS, I think, and just adored it. I absolutely thought it was amazing. You like my bluntness? Oh, I can't stand No Man's Sky, dude. I'll never go back to it. Although it is also on my spreadsheet. If anyone is interested in seeing me play the game, what price did I put on it? Was it $69,420? Yeah, I think a year's salary is worth me playing that game. Flag. A little Space Invader, nice. Good luck. Oh, we get zapped. I don't want it to tell me that I did wrong. I guess we're limited on the number of attempts. But yeah, it's better when it doesn't tell you. You got this. 8. And we've got a 10 by 10 board, okay? So 0 up the top, no sweat. That's a book. Let's see if we can turn off like the error system altogether. See if that's a possibility. Penalties. Off. Aid clues, display time. I don't want clues at all. Drawing mode free. Line. Oh, nice. Yeah, we'll do line. It's cool. All right, what do we got? Thank you, Metal Card. Cheers, man. Not Red Bull money? That's fine. Appreciate it nonetheless. Three, and then 4, 2, and then 6. Oh god, I'm in so much fucking pain. This looks centered, doesn't it? 3 and then 4. And then 1. Six in the middle. Okay, if they're separated, then that's definitely 4. That's definitely 3. 2 and then 6. That's a car. So 9. It looks like we're starting to get into the more advanced stuff. This is really cool. Some of the I like the really difficult puzzles. I like the ones that really make you think about it. So 9, we know that at the very least these have to be taken up here. 6 and 1. It's probably symmetrical, but we can never assume that. We know that the middle 6 is taken up, definitely here. Probably is symmetrical, but like I said, you never know. Wait, if we've got 1, 3, and 3, and there's 2 connected, that has to be true. Two, 3, 2. That's done. Hey, Starweep, how you doing? You love the Pixross game? Yeah, same. They're very something very relaxing about them, and you can take your time, which I dig. We've got a problem down the bottom here. There's a single 4, which means these are wrong. And 6, 1. There's our 9 and our 2. 8 across again. The middle 6 has to be done. Wow. No, it seems I was way off. connected. Two, three, and then two. It's giving me too much information. It is. I don't want to know. See how it told me that this is now good? I don't want any of that. I want to turn all of that off. Let me work it out for myself whether I'm wrong or not. Ladybug. One and then three. This one is not centered. If this 2 is situated, then this is, whoops, this is the 9. Yeah, I bought this game on itch. And I actually wrote them, like it's only $3, $4, whatever. I wrote them and I said, because it's funny thing is I went into the options and then I went over to code because you can enter codes for like extra packs and stuff. And I hit this here, Pixross.com, and it took me to the Steam page. I'm like, I feel like an idiot. So I wrote them. I said, can you refund that? So I'll go and rebuy it on Steam. It's interesting. 9 and 9, you need 2 over here. I mean, that's the only thing that makes sense. There's our 6. It's a tank. Does the itch have the same marketplace cut? Oh, I have no idea. No idea whatsoever. So before I continue, I really do want to see if I can turn off the indicators. Penalties off, hint at start, display time, drawing mode line, panning, normal. No. It's a shame. Hey Paige, how you doing? Good to see you. Eight and then 1. Well, that's a given, isn't it? Oops. Undo that. Can I undo? No. It's the letter I. Is there a different mode? No, I don't think so. I just want a very basic version. And Pixross got it right. What's challenges? A single mistake fails the puzzle instantly. Well, no thank you. Some clues are hidden behind rocks. Mirror horizontally or vertically around decay. Clues that disappear over time. No marks. Disables the ability to mark tiles. Don't think that's what we're looking for either. Yeah, the one on Nintendo DS got it right, for sure. It's really good. See here, for example, it said 2. The 2 was grayed out, so that means this can only be the only place where the 3 was, right? Is it not the fade clues option? We don't have clues turned on. I think. Let's try that out real quick, just to be on the safe side. Oh shit! Clues and hints are not the same thing. You may be right. You may be right. Let's restart this. That's it, exactly. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, that's good. Another symmetrical one. I mean it. Okay, so now we're faced with a different problem, right? It would be nice if if these would fade out if they're true in any form whatsoever, even if it's wrong. Just have them so my eyes aren't drawn to a single point. Do you know what I mean? Let's go on under the assumption this one's symmetrical. It definitely looks like it. Two and then 2, huh? Yeah, I'm gonna turn them back on. Three and 3. Well, that can't be in the middle. Maybe. Alright, it should take care of itself when we get harder puzzles, maybe. Super chill? Oh, for sure. 3. Alien head. I've collected 1,000 stars. I have no idea what the stars do. So is this some kind of jacked up umbrella? That's exactly what it is, yeah. Next. Intermediate. Love it. Let's go. Two. Okay. 1 and 1. Could go down. Must go down. Trampoline. I would not have guessed. Hi. One, 5, and 2. That's a complete line. Two and 3. 3, 2 and 2. That's also a complete line. Singles down the bottom. 1 above has to be 7, 7, 1 and 1. The tram. One, 6 and 1 is a complete line. Two across. 6 and 1 again. Hello, my son. Got a little bit of stuck shit again, huh?
I'll show you some stuck shit.
Wait, why is his face peeling like that? What are you digging your head for?
I'm exfoliating, Dad.
Exfoliating?
I'm exfoliating. I'm getting soft.
Snakes do that.
And we're also idiots that like to dig our noses in the air. NBD, man, NBD.
Yes, yes, oh, you're a good kid. Thank you, Mama. He's getting big. He's certainly getting larger, yeah, for sure. Four in the middle. A painting. Okay. One and one. Singles down the bottom. Okay. 3 and 3. You scared straight one of your inmates when you introduced them to huntsman spiders? What'd you put one in front of his face? How's the game work? It's kind of like... What am I thinking of? Sudoku, I guess, on a very basic functional level, where you try to figure out what the picture is in this case. It's a really cool game. You made a scale model. Ooh. Yeah, no, huntsmans are freaking terrifying. So it gives you the number at the top, right? This is the number of squares that are filled out. And this can get quite complex, especially on larger boards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It works. Doesn't work. Archers, thank you, dude. 19 months subscribed. Welcome back. Glasses. Oh my god. I would never have gotten that either. What can I spend my points on? Is this just... I don't know. A laptop. So I'm looking for patterns, right? So we look at 3, 5, 6, 7, and 3 spaces. This is a full line right here. Same as 214. No, not quite. I don't think. 6, 7, no. However, this has to be 3, which means that is now 2. 5 across the bottom. 3 here. That's 4. 7 here. Larger numbers first? No. So what this is showing you is that there's 3 in a row, then there's 1, and then there's another 1, right? So we know that there's a 1 down here, there's a 1 here, and then there's 3 in a row. So it's either here, here, and here, or here, here, and here. We don't know that yet. Actually, we don't know that yet. There's 4 in the middle, which means that and that is done. And we can start to work backwards. We know that this is the ending of the first set of numbers, which is a 4. We get 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 1. We know this isn't active, so we put that there. That's the 3. Now we have to start making some assumptions here. Yeah, see, it's giving me too much information. It's a pain. Pickaxe. Yeah, that was my first guess. That was my first thought for sure. Six and then 3. Well, that's an easy one. and then 4. Easy beans. Oh. I don't know why I assumed that was like that. Four and 4, 1 and 9, 3 and 5. That's gotta be there. One and 6. Wait, that's a full line there. Three, 2 and 2. 3, 4, 1. And then 5. 3 and then 2. It's gotta be 5. What do you reckon? A snail? Maybe a snail. One, 2. 5 along the bottom, huh? Unbelievable headache coming on. It's wild. One snail in the bag. One and then 7. 7. 7. Was it a camera? Maybe a camera. Television. Seven and 1. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Same again, 5 and 3. 4 and then 1. 1 and then 6. Interesting. And 1. Yeah, that's the only way that's gonna work. Could be this one, could be... no. 1, 1, and 4. And then 1. It's a submarine? Oh no, I'm getting teapot vibes at the moment. One and then 2. Two and then 1. Teacup. One, 6, 1. Same again. 1, 6, 1. 3, 1, 4. Yeah. 1, 4, 1. Kind of maze. 1, 3, 2, 1. That's another full line, yeah. It's a maze. My shoal. I think I gotta call it soon. I am in unbelievable amounts of pain right now. It's unreal. So 2, 4, and then 2. Same deal. Get some rest. So here's the funny part. I was doing okay, right? I'm started to come off the painkillers and everything was fine. I got out of the shower today and twisted the other side. I feel like such a fucking failure. Oops. Three and then 4. It's an interesting one. One and 3. 4 and then 1. Wine. Torment. Fucking hell, dude. Thank you, brother. That is, it's fucking ridiculous. You madman. I ain't gonna cry tonight, though. Appreciate you, dude. Jesus. Unreal. I'm constantly blown away by the support of this community, and yeah, sometimes you guys take my breath away. I'm speechless, dude. I don't know what to say. Thank you. Thank you so much. That's grass. Three, 5 and 1. 6. 6 and 1. 3. 4 possibles here. Mm-hmm. 6 and 1. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Five and 1. That's 6, so it can't be there. Okay. Makes things a little bit easier. That's the single, right? We know that already. So it could be 2 here, 2 here. Could go as far as here, but we know that is for certain. Could be either one of these in here. No, it can't. There's a bottom line done. I think it's trees or flowers. Yeah, you could be right, yeah. Three and then 5. Oh, interesting. Okay. Trees. How did you know that? Just got a feeling, huh? Advanced. Oh, do I have to unlock future ones? Oh, you do. Okay. Holy mackerel. Halloween was one of the codes that I entered to get a free pack. Okay. Now we know what the points are for. Two, 4, and 2. 2 and 6. Couple 2s in the middle, possibly. Two and 4 again. Okay. Um, Same. There's a little tiny bit of symmetry going on, but it's not exact. Two and then 6, huh? same here, no doubt. It's a house. There you go. Oh, sorry, my bad. It's a cabin. Have a blast. Have a blast. What do you mean have a blast? Sun? Oh, is the flavor text not okay? Never mind. It's probably not not related. I'm like, what's this, TNT? I'm rooting for you. Okay, I'm sure it's just silly text. It's fine. One and six, huh? One, two, and one. Five and one. Safe to say that this isn't part of it, I don't think. That's a possibility. It has to be there. Four. One, and three. Vale, you have a good night, man. Catch you on the flippity flip. What? Okay. It's a helicopter. They're definitely taking me a lot longer than the basic ones. 1 and 5, 3 and 1. 1, 2, 2. 3 and 3. 1 and 5. 3 and 3. Hey Synth, what's going on, dude? How you doing? Hope your day is well. Five, 4, 3. That ain't it. Oh, we still got 3 down the bottom. Same again. Two, 3, 2. 8. Catapult. Okay. Okay. You're ass at these games? Nah, I bet you're not giving yourself enough credit. I like logic puzzles like this. McQueeb was actually getting into God, what's it called? Sudoku for a while. She was having a good time with them. 3, 7, 9. Yeah, I don't know how much I'm not gonna last very long. I'm in a lot of pain here, folks. Maybe this will be the last one. Can't do Pixross or Sudoku to save your life? You're okay at Wordle? Never actually played Wordle. Might be a fun one to play on stream. At the end. 1, 1, 1, 3. Three over here as well. Five over here. Three, 3 and 1. Was it a scooter, bicycle? 2. Nope, not a bicycle. Cherries. How did you know that? Look at the big brain on Vamp. All right, last one. For real this time. I do get very addicted to these sorts of games. I like them very much. 2. We could go all the way down. 3. One and 3. 2 and 4. That has to be active. Kind of does. This one looks like a... I don't know. I'm not going to embarrass myself. Double cliff? Can't be there. Can't be there. So it has to be here. Which means that is not there. Yeah, it's a... I think it's a musical note. It's probably a fucking bicycle. Music. All right, folks, that will be it for me this evening. Sorry, I'm just in too much pain here. Give me 1 second. Let's see who we can drop in on tonight, huh? Oh, barely freaking move, dude. Driving me absolutely wild. Who's playing? What was the other game we were playing? What was it called? King? Something King? Jump King? Just King. Let's see if we can raid someone. The old Dunker Slam. Let's drop in on him. Excellent. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I gotta get out of here. Alright, folks. You have yourselves a wonderful night. Appreciate you lots. I will catch you back here tomorrow night. I will again try to be on time for once. In the meantime, folks, you take it easy, be good to each other. I'll catch you on the flip. Later, bye.